So now it's just your word against a billionaire. You're gonna lose. Read this right there from that young man.
A former high-profile bodyguard has stepped forward with chilling claims about what allegedly happened behind closed doors at Diddy's exclusive gatherings. According to him, these parties didn't end when guests thought they did. He says there was a secret second stage, phones taken away, security paperwork signed, and a shift in the atmosphere that signaled things were about to spiral. What's truly unsettling is his claim that even top-tier celebrities reportedly found themselves in situations they couldn't fully account for the next day.
CC, former celebrity bodyguard, 16 years. I converted my business to protecting women and children, combating human trafficking. Last year, we brought on 17 missing women, 4 children, 3 girls, 1 boy. So yeah.
Now, after speaking out, the bodyguard says he's constantly looking over his shoulder, afraid of the consequences of telling his story. So the question remains, what did he actually witness during those off-limits hours? And why, despite growing whispers and mounting scrutiny, do so many powerful people still seem determined to shield Diddy from accountability? We're covering this as a major developing story because Big Homie CC isn't just another online voice chasing attention. He claims to have spent more than 16 years working in high-level celebrity security before walking away for good. Today, he says his focus is on locating missing women.
Tried to persuade Netflix not to come forward with it. I think it's an interesting argument because what they're claiming is, Curtis Jackson, aka 50 Cent, has had a long-standing, animosity against Diddy and sort of vice versa. And because he's at the helm, they're arguing this can't be taken seriously. This should sort of be seen as propaganda. And one of the things that Netflix hit back with was, yes, he's the executive producer. He doesn't necessarily have creative control. And that's something we
and vulnerable young people. Work he describes as a direct result of what he witnessed behind the scenes in the entertainment world. According to him, this situation goes far beyond one powerful figure. He paints a picture of an entrenched system built on loyalty, fear, and silence, where damaging information is allegedly used as leverage to ensure compliance. In his view, that's how people are controlled, and why so many stay quiet. If even a portion of these claims holds weight, it raises uncomfortable questions. Why have so few insiders come forward? And what does it mean when influential voices continue to defend someone at the center of such serious allegations? What's becoming impossible to overlook is how some public defenses clash with the growing body of footage and sworn statements surfacing throughout 2024 and 2025. The contrast has only sharpened since December 2nd, when Netflix released Sean Combs' The Reckoning, a documentary series executive produced by Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. The project quickly drew nationwide attention for featuring on-the-record testimony and previously unseen material connected to the period leading up to Combs' September 2024 arrest. During promotional interviews, Jackson openly mocked his longtime rival.
Now we should say that, remember, Diddy and his team were very upset when they found out that this footage was part of the documentary, and they tried to shut it down, but the act of taping it is what is so awful. The act of taping it, right? Without Agnifalo's Diddy would say that I didn't authorize that video going out, and the argument they've made is that he's the one who has the right, that he owns that.
Combs resemble a raccoon, while simultaneously maintaining that the series was meant to spotlight accountability rather than settle personal scores. Combs' legal team responded swiftly. On December 1st, they issued a cease and desist letter, alleging that portions of the documentary relied on improperly obtained footage. The director pushed back, stating the material was legally acquired, while a veteran videographer suggested a freelance contractor was responsible for the leak. Legal commentators, however, pointed to established precedent, specifically a 2001 U.S. Supreme Court ruling affirming that publishers may legally disseminate newsworthy content they lawfully received, even if the original source obtained improperly.
I honestly thought, all the Diddy conversations were over. I thought we were Diddy'd out.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just didn't think the fans were interested in hearing about Diddy. This documentary drops and boom, here we are again.
An illegal act. This is an environment in which Big Homie CC chose to speak out, and he admits he's afraid. He says the inconsistencies are becoming harder to dismiss as more details surface in the public eye. Accounts are now emerging that place certain well-known figures near alleged incidents dating back to 2010, while a growing list of familiar names has appeared in sworn testimony that is officially part of an ongoing, high-profile federal case. At the same time, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson's role complicates the narrative. He spent years mocking Combs across social media and in interviews, but he's also the executive producer of a documentary series that reached 21.8 million views in its first week in early December. That level of exposure doesn't just amplify rumors. It transforms them into sustained public pressure. In a moment where records, testimony, and media attention are colliding, CeCe's decision to go on record feels less like a random confession and more like a response to a system he believes is starting to crack. So the question hangs in the air. Can someone who spent months ridiculing him also end up being the figure who helps bring everything into the light? And if those accusations now carry weight, what did that person know earlier and why speak now? Big homie CeCe claims that the most troubling behavior never unfolded in the open
he had
areas
cameras all over the place, unbeknownst to them. And now he has all that footage, supposedly. This is what I'm told. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens if, you're a huge, iconic, TV star or movie star, and you're in some...
Yes, first saw. According to him, the real shift allegedly happened after phones were collected and attendees were ushered further inside private properties. He says he was never employed directly by Combs, but crossed paths with these environments while providing security for other high-profile clients at late-night gatherings. He describes a pattern he says repeated itself. An ordinary